What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Today's video is just going to be a little update on the car, what's going on, and what are the future plans for this thing in the next couple months, and what I'm working on right now. Just a little short video, and just getting over the basics of this car. So first things first is what's inside the trunk. I've been having my oil cooler my fittings leak. So I went and got new fittings and new lines. Fittings are from Setrab, I think, and my cooler lines are from Mishimoto because I didn't want to make my own, and Mishimoto sells pre-made ones. So yeah, that's gonna be on the list for this week. Yeah, from Setrab. And then that's that. Also, Celsius, please sponsor me.
Really, nigga?
Would mean a lot. Next is this bucket seat. So I ordered myself actually a bucket seat. It's still in back order from Throttle, and yeah. So I went and found this one on Facebook Marketplace for like $100, I think, and the guy was pretty cool. There's no damage to it, which is surprisingly for an Energy Prisma. Came with the side mounts. The only thing is it got cut out right here because he had a Z3 or Z4, I think. So that's all, but I don't really care too much about that. So for $100, this thing is a steal. No rips, no cuts, nothing. That's out of the way. Next is this. This is my new intercooler. I'm over the CX Racing intercooler, the step up mount or whatever it's called. So yeah, let's open that up and see what this looks like. Gotta grab a knife. Let's cut this thing open and see what it looks like. I did the measurements for it, so hopefully this lines up perfectly fine, but if not, I'm gonna have to order new couplers. But yeah, let's see. My first look at it, I haven't even seen it yet. So this is the intercooler, just the eBay one. Should be the right size. I had to get a smaller one just because I don't like the CX Racing one. It just doesn't sit right for me, at least, because I have an oil cooler fan that runs and it keeps tapping it, and it makes a little tapping noise, and I keep thinking it's my engine, but
we do not care.
Not. So that's out of the way. Test fit that a little bit later. Next, let's see. I think it's right here. So I bought a spare block from, I'll put his Insta tag in here somewhere, and I think it was like $225 for it. And we're playing with this build is full internal rebuild. Go GTE rods, GTE pistons, basically everything. New intake manifold, new turbo manifold, new turbo. Basically a better and cleaner setup than the one I have right now. So that's the plan with this. But this is gonna get put on hold for, I'm thinking maybe like a couple months, maybe half a year. So that's just plans for the future. And let's move on to some of the interior stuff. But before we get into the interior stuff, we are going to go check out some of the engine bay stuff. So first things first, I do have this intake manifold for my new engine setup that I'm going to do in a bit. And I also, this is the intercooler I was talking about. I'm moving out from this thing and going on to the new intercooler. Also, I'm switching back to stock radiator fans just due to it has a coolant reservoir, which my fan mount doesn't have it, but good to have a backup one. And then let's go over back into the engine bay. What we're running for the engine is a CX Racing turbo kit, GFB Go Fast Bits wastegate, no blow-off valve, a boost controller, a manual one, and we're running the Master ECU PNP Black standalone ECU. And then we're running 1050cc injectors from Injector Dynamics. Also for the fuel stuff, we're running full fuel stuff system, which is radium fuel rail, radium fuel pressure regulator, radium fuel return lines and kit. And then we're running 255 LHP Marlboro fuel pump. And then also we're running no AC, which I have a AC delete kit, as you can't see the pulley. And then we're also running Setrab oil cooler or oil sandwich plate with just a eBay oil cooler, which I'm guessing that's why it's leaking. Next on the mod list, this engine is built by Passion Driven Motors. If you're ever out in Portland, if you need something done, message them. They built this engine, resurfaced. It has GT head gasket, ARP head studs, and GT oil pump. That's all was done to the engine. It has full, all the seals have been resealed. All the gaskets been redone when the engine was pulled. What else? What else am I missing here? I think that's about it for the engine mod list. Yeah, I think that's it. So let's go straight to the interior. So for the interior, let's see what we got going on. We're running NRG Prisma bucket seat up front, and then stock seat for now until I put the other one in. eBay harness bar, eBay harnesses, full black interior that I wrapped myself with starlights. Also, don't mind the cuts right there. I messed up. I know it's nothing hard to fix. Next we have is steering wheel with my friends at a company, Out of Luck. I don't know what this is called, but it's pretty cool. It gets rid of the little horn piece that sits here, and it looks pretty nice when you're drifting. Next, what we have is this eBay gauge cluster that I bought. I think it was like 80 to 100 bucks with AAM AFR, just some regular boost gauge with innovative 2-in-1 oil pressure, oil temp gauge, but I'm only running oil temp right now, no oil pressure, just because I don't have enough room on the sandwich plate. Okay, now for the hydro, which everybody's been asking me about. Okay, it's an inline hydro from Chase Base with a reverse mount. It sits in my trans tunnel. It's welded into right here, and then we mounted it to the plate that's welded to the trans tunnel. The lines run through my AC port that's in the engine bay, and it runs into my master cylinder, which is super simple for inline, but it's broken currently because, yeah, it's just broken. Which I'm gonna be doing a dual caliper setup in the next couple months. What else do we have here?
Few moments later.
Okay, so what we're running for angle is we're running the FDF Mild Mantis kit, which been doing me very solid and a lot of angle for the Mild Mantis, not the Mega Mantis. The Mega Mantis, it comes with the spindles and the lower control arms, which I do not have, but I am running a Part Shop Max rack forward spacer, which helps a lot with self steer, which I like. Let me see if I can get in the video. Yeah, you can see it. My wastegate dump right there as well. It's super nice. This thing drives super smooth, drives like butter. Literally, I love the setup, how it's going right now. I am going to be going to a Mega Mantis kit. I am going to be getting the spindles and the lower control arms later on. But for the rear, it's fully stock in the rear other than toe arms and rear lower control arms. Lower control arms with toe arms, and I am running poly diff bushings. I did cut out my stock trunk spot just because I don't really use it. Yeah, and it's a W55 trans, so everything is stock on this car other than the turbo part. And this thing, in my opinion, I love it. Honestly, couldn't ask for anything better. So what I'm running for exterior is stock rear bumper with TRD lip that's cut out in the middle for my jacking point. And for the front bumper, I am running the KBD front bumper, which has been holding up very nice. As you guys can see, it's been through a lot. Yeah, there's even a crack right here that happened. I don't know how, but this thing's strong. I'm running stock fog lights that are wrapped in yellow to match the accents on my wheel and the accents on my intake, whatever. It's wrapped. Stock Lexus grill. Already talked about the bumper. The taillights, these are LED taillights from eBay that I bought. I think they're like $250 with matching trunk lights. And rear wide body, this thing is from Ascura Garage, Chic V3. Honestly, I like the over fender part, but I don't think you can order it anymore just due to the fact that he's from Russia and the conflicts in Russia that's going on, since they're blocked out from the world. Side skirts. So these side skirts are also from KBD. They are the KBD BN side skirts. They look very good. Honestly, they've been holding up very strong too. Front wide body. This is the Monster Service front wide body kit. So I am running mismatched body kits, nothing crazy. I got eyelets for my headlights. The headlight intake hole is custom made. I have a video about it. Not my best video, but it's still pretty good. Like I was saying on the fog lights, it does match this intake part, and it does match the calipers and the wheel spokes. So also this color is called Black Cherry Red. It's a one-stage paint that I put clear over. It is not a good paint job at all, but for having zero experience, honestly came out pretty good. Let's see if I can make it shine a little bit.
You're not black.
It is. Yeah, you can see the red sparkles, but it does look matte black or satin black or whatever you want to call it. It does look good in my opinion. I love it, but I am going to repaint it very soon because I do have a livery coming, so that's another new thing.
3 days later.
That'll be it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. This is just an overlook and future plans for this car that I have going on. Celsius, still sponsor me, please.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Any car companies or any manufacturers that want to help me out, support me, please hit my line. I'm available 24/7.
Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
That'll be it for today's video. I'm gonna go put all this stuff back and try getting this video out real quick for you guys. I will be dropping another video in the next, I think, 1 or 2 weeks, working on the car. I did drop some merch. Whoever bought it, thank you guys so much. I just really appreciate it. It's nothing crazy, but the pre-order is closed, so if whoever's wondering, no, you can't buy it no more, but I might release it again if I do get some more people who wants to buy it. So that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much. See you guys in the next one.
For more exciting videos, please subscribe.